Okay, so I have that now imported, so you can see there I have 31 Chanel Avenue, and I got the overall distance of length of the site. Now we could maybe change that slightly and there, but it's reasonably close for what we're looking to do here. And if you can remember that, it's around 26.5 meters. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to try and check that. And how I'm going to check it is I'm going to use a different software. And the software that I'm going to use I'm going to use a different mapping. So the one that I'm going to use is LandDirect. So if you just type in LandDirect, landdirect.ie comes up. And I just close that and I go proceed as guest. So if I proceed as a guest, again, it'll bring me in. I'll just accept that. And you can see here, I've already been in on it. So it actually has the area Chanel Avenue on it. Okay. Now, if I just zoom in out on that, you can see that there is Dublin, Ireland, and so on. So I'm just going to zoom back in on the area that I'm looking for. And you can see here with it also that there's quite a number of layers in place. So what I want to do is, while it's loading those plans, I'll just go back here. I'll go to layers, and I'll just click the boundary layer off. Okay. And now it has this highlighted because it's actually a site. So I'm going to just click off of that. And I just click onto number 31. Okay, let me go back and okay. Now, what I want to do with the scale bar, what you have to do, previously we had a scale bar on our drawing. This time I'm not going to have a scale bar on my drawing. So this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the scale. So when I export it, I'm exporting it as per the scale, and then when I get into AutoCAD, I'm scaling it back up. Okay? Okay, so we're going to use the same tool as we used previously, which was the snipping tool. So again, if we come down to our start, and we'll go to snipping tool, and then creating the snip, I'm making sure that I take number 31 in. I'm going to take that through, and I don't have to worry about any scales this time. So I can take as much or as little as I want. But let's say I take, let me just try it again. I'm going to close that, and I'm going to go snipping tool again. And I'm going to take it from up here. I'm just going to take a little bit more than I had previously. Okay. Now I'll go File, and I'm going to save as, and this one's going to be LandDirect 1000. Okay. I'm going to put it onto my desktop, and now I'm going to go back into AutoCAD. Now I have the map brought in here. This is to scale through my title bar, as you can see in the previous video. Now what I want to do is I want to insert this one. So I go insert again the same way. I go attach. I click on LandDirect 1 is to 1000. Click on open, and I'm going to go no path, specify on screen, scale. Here I click off scale and I click in 1000. So I'm scaling it up by 1000, which will make it go in as 1:1. It was in as, the image I took was 1:1000. So if I scale that up by 1000, it'll be going in as 1:1. I click OK, and there it goes in there. Now to check that, again, I could draw a line. So I could go to Home, go onto my line command, and draw a line along 31. Say from there through to there. And again, take a dimension on that. And again, we said it should be around 26.5, and it's 26.6. Now, that may be dictated to by where we took it here, because we're 100 mil out, so it could be that we went a little bit big on the line, or it could be back here that we went a little bit small on the line. Or else it could be that there's a slight discrepancy between the scales between the two drawings, okay? But again, we're not too far away from each other. And you can start to see the advantages of this, that you can start to bring in different maps into your AutoCAD drawing. Now, the other advantage of this is that we could trace an area and have it then as an AutoCAD drawing, a completed AutoCAD drawing. So if you wanted to do a planning permission, or if you're putting together some data on an area, then you could do that. Okay, so that's how we import it. So just to recap, once it's saved as an image, we're saving it. We're not worrying about the scale. We're just taking the snipping tool, and then we're going home. Sorry, we go insert, we go attach, we click on our land direct, open, and then just the important thing here is that we change the scale. Okay, and then we OK, and that will go in place. Okay.